And I think the outlook for 2026 becomes particularly significant considering a lot of the trade upheavals we've been seeing through 2025 under the Trump administration. So, as businesses enter the next year of strategic planning for 2026, we've designed this particular global economic outlook session to answer some of your top of mind questions.
At Frost & Sullivan, we are also projecting a mild global growth slowdown from what we are looking at in 2025 of 3.1% in terms of the global GDP growth to around 2.9% in 2026. And that's of course a mild global growth slowdown. And this is mainly going to be because the trade momentum that took a spike in the past few months is going to soften.
Which countries are standing out as investment magnets despite of so much uncertainty in the global arena, and then also some of the region-wise key growth drivers for 2026. AI capex has been a growth driver throughout this year and will continue to remain an upside for the US next year as well. The tax reforms are likely to help sustain investment as well as spending momentum. Germany is showing a modest recovery. This is mainly coming from the fiscal support. Infrastructure and defense spending is expected to move up, which will provide a domestic multiplier effect. Moving on to the Middle East, Saudi Arabia growth will soften from just slightly from around 4% to 3.8%. The domestic demand, which has been resilient, then value add from the non-oil sectors, private sector resilience, and the payoff from the economic diversification efforts of the government are going to provide a timely growth upside for the kingdom. India continues to remain a global growth catalyst. GDP, we expect it to rise from 6.6% to 6.7% next year. Until now, we have been discussing about how global growth will moderate from a 3.1% this year to around a 2.9% in 2026. We have seen how advanced economies are cushioned by fiscal support, how emerging markets are seeing resilient demand. But we truly believe that the story doesn't end there. There's a much larger picture.